So let's take it back from the top. So what
All right.
happened with the crash?
All right, so, well, I can spoil the car crash arc for y'all. So Steven's character tries to pull out his phone to change a song on Spotify,
Uh-huh.
and he hits a semi. But what people don't realize about the car crash arc in the anime is it's meant to be a secret because Steven has brain damage and doesn't remember the whole night. But in the manga, it shows you immediately Gabe lives. He just chose to exile himself because of the damage that was done to his face.
Oh, so did
Jeez,
he get like an
that's been
evil? I'm pretty sure he got an evil villain arc in the anime, but I don't
even more
remember.
than
I don't
Yeah.
remember
the
that in the
arc.
manga.
No. He got
More
an
than
evil
the
villain
arc.
arc, but it lasted a lot longer in the anime.
Oh.
Wait, it didn't
Oh.
happen. It couldn't have happened in the anime. They planned on writing it in the anime.
Oh yeah, the anime got
Sadly, the
canceled
show
after
kept.
the.
Yeah, the anime keeps on getting canceled. I don't know why.
Yeah, like they had a version
It
in
does. It's been
2016.
rewritten for
Which sucks too because that's when Gabe hits 1 million subscribers and starts building his army. But we can't have they don't make it that far in the anime. People
Yeah,
just
it's
get
a
mad. They're
shame.
like Gabe. People just get mad, say
I
Gabe's
really like
dead.
these
There's no point
characters.
in
What
watching the
the heck
show
happened?
anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, favorite character, Gabriel, Epic Fire Gabriel dies, so nobody wants to watch the rest of the show.
Yeah, but they don't
That's
realize it's
unfortunate.
not he's not dead because they don't decide to wait.
Yeah,
I can't remember the order of
they don't read the
operations,
manga.
but when did the 9/11 arc happen? I mean, obviously, September 11th, of
Oh,
course, but when did Eric time
well, okay.
travel
So what
back to the
happened?
past?
That was in
All
that
right.
was in the
So
second season.
Oh, hey, speak of the devil, it's Eric that just joined.
Yeah, so the 9/11
hey, Eric.
arc happened right before the Gabe car crash
Required
arc.
to listen to that.
Oh,
Yeah, so the 9/11 arc happened right before the Gabe car crash arc. That's when Eric served that tennis ball and caused 9/11.
Yeah, it was pretty messed up. Thankfully,
Yeah.
yeah, the build up to that arc was pretty bad, but the actual downfall to that, the actual how it all played out was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it would be a shit. I thought the arc would be wrote like shit, but they somehow managed to make Eric causing 9/11 with a tennis ball work.
yeah, it was kind of
I know,
crazy
right?
though, because they blamed it on the Muslims, and I think that was like a Family Guy reference or something.
Yeah, I don't know why they decided to have Peter Griffin involved in that, but
Like a frame, literally just a frame of Peter Griffin's face in the manga. I mean, in the anime. Sorry, that would have been a panel in the manga.
I'll be
But,
right
that
back,
wasn't
I gotta take a
in the
shower.
manga though. Strangely enough.
yeah, no, Peter Griffin had
Really?
nothing to do with the manga.
Yeah, because the Shonen
Really?
Jump I think would have taken it down if that were the case. But
Oh
they
yeah,
had
they
a lot
wouldn't have
more.
let
They had
that
a lot more
happen.
funding in the anime. Strangely enough.
Oh yeah, they would not let that fly.
Yeah.
Finally would have been fine with it though. Actually, I think he said he was all for it. It's just that they didn't want an actual thing of some random character from an American TV show to get it.
Yeah, I really love the
Yeah.
part that Jace as Captain Yoho, his alter ego, as the comedic relief in the manga.
Yeah,
He had a lot of
It's so
potential
weird
in
that
the
like
anime
he
too.
committed to him.
he would have had great potential in the anime, but for whatever reason, he just disappeared in the anime and never came back. Like
Like
just
he had
we no
one
one know.
episode. That was it. He had one
Yeah,
episode where
yeah,
where he kicked Gabriel in the balls and then bailed.
I
yeah,
heard they
and that's
fired the
it.
voice actor, but I didn't really know for sure if that was a rumor or
Yeah,
not.
there was from my understanding, there
No,
was a
it
bit of a
happened.
scandal. Something about flat Earth conspiracy.
No,
I
I
don't
think it was
know.
something
Oh
about like
gosh, Daniel,
I think it was
Or
something about the LGBTQ community or whatever. I don't know.
it might have been that. Oh no,
Oh.
no! I know what it was. I know what it was.
What was it?
Scientology. He was a Scientologist, the actor for James.
Oh,
What?
dang it!
No.
I thought he got shit from South Park.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lame.
Why couldn't they
Yeah.
just recast him? For crying out loud.
They could have just found a new actor for him, but they had to retcon him out. So now there's just an episode with a random guy.
Strangely enough, they gave a lot of Jace's characteristics to Jason for some reason in the anime, but Jason had a completely different character in the manga
Oh yeah, absolutely.
as the
Because in
Blue
the
Cyclone.
anime, in the anime, they gave him brain damage so his personality would do a 180. But in the manga, he had actual character development and growth.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Yeah, in the manga, he was awesome. They ruined him in the anime. In fact, I think they ruined most
Oh, don't get
characters
me
in the anime.
started.
Yeah, they ruined my
The
character
They
most
ruined
of
too
all.
many.
If I'll be
oh
honest
yeah,
with
absolutely.
Yeah. Man, you were such a blank slate.
you. Yeah, and in the
Yeah.
manga, if y'all
Don't
didn't
forget.
know, I ended World War III in the manga. That was like close to the end of the manga.
Yeah, it was close to the end, and I mean, I'll be honest, the way you ended World War III was pretty badass. I don't know how you saved that many people
Yeah,
in
I
one
know.
fell swoop.
Only one person can throw a hand grenade into a volcano and save the world.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah.
you.
You didn't see it, but off screen, I did hit the Gwitty.
Did you?
No, I'm kidding. I'm fucking with you.
Oh. See, you had me believing that for a moment because they never explain who did it.
No, they showed a
Yeah.
panel of me throwing the grenade.
Oh.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, you must not have seen it.
I didn't read the manga. All I hear is like secondhand knowledge.
Oh, yeah, you didn't read the manga. I almost forgot. I can't wait for
Right.
Mappa to actually animate it. I heard they were going to animate it, by the way. But hopefully,
heck yeah.
because Mappa's been overworked, so I hope they actually put a lot of time and effort into it rather than rushing it.
You know what my least favorite version of the show is?
What?
The OVA where Steven starts a fascist party in America.
That was a really weird OVA.
It's so dumb.
Yeah, there's no
This was
explanation
just
behind
an OVA
it.
and not canon.
Yeah, I know. Thank God. I don't know what that version of Steven was doing, but it was just so out of character.
Let's see what other
Steven would
silly,
know.
wacky characters were in there. I know Myth was in the manga, but was a supporting role.
Yeah, but what's
There
really
was James the Barbarian who showed up for one episode.
Oh yeah,
What's
James the
really-
Barbarian.
What's really weird is in the OVA they made James the propaganda master. I
That's
don't
weird.
get it. Yeah, James
Yeah,
should
it's
have
weird
been the
how they made
most
him a
vocal.
barbarian.
James would normally be considered the most vocal enemy of that, but in the OVA, apparently he was fine with it.
The OVA must not be like a part of the canonical timeline because it was so
There's
like
no
offbeat.
way.
Speaking of which, speaking of that, can we just mention really quick how done dirty my character was done in the tournament arc? Like, gosh dang it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but-
know,
Deserve
but
any of that.
if your character, I think your character was more than capable of learning how to parry, but he didn't.
No, he got better at dodging instead.
Yeah, he got better at dodging, but he should have parried. That's when he lost the tournament.
He got really close to
Yeah,
learning how to
he
parry
was
in the
by his
beach
tournament.
arc, though.
My character excels with nunchaku, for crying out loud.
Yeah, I know. Well, here's the thing: in the manga, you learn to parry with the nunchaku, but not in the anime. That's what I don't get. Your character got done pretty dirty in the anime. Doesn't hold up to Ian how bad his
know.
character got done dirty, but you still got done pretty dirty.
Yeah,
Can we talk
that's
about
what I
how
call
great
character
Ray has been in
assassination.
both versions?
Yeah, he's been pretty good in both versions.
He's still really racist, though.
Honestly, it's one of the best parts.
Yeah. Well, in the anime, he's much more racist than the other. I think in the anime, it might be unironically racist, but can't confirm.
It's honestly hard to tell.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's genuinely hard to tell because he never proves either way.
Man,
Yeah, it's a little whack.
kind of completely warped.
It's kind of crazy that he made it into Steven's backstory in both versions.
I just want to talk about Hat Guy. The fact that he has a literal hat sword, kind of fucking weird.
Yeah, I'll be honest
That was
too.
dumb.
I'll be
Look,
honest
okay, I was
too.
okay
I
with
don't
the
like the
unicorn blade and all the building blocks dumb crud, but that was
Well,
just
Well, what I don't like what they did with Hat Guy in the anime is they made him fourth wall break about it. It was one of the worst fourth wall breaks I've ever
Yeah.
seen because there was no context. He was taking a test. He looks back and says, "Please, writers of this anime, please make me pass." And then he continued the test. There's no explanation. It was just terribly done.
Dude, you didn't see, but at the end of the manga, he literally just walked off the panels and left.
Yeah, but at least his
You're
fourth wall
kidding.
breaks were tasteful in the anime.
Yeah,
in the
that was in his
manga, because-
epilogue.
Yeah, they were oh off topic. Gabe, so you don't want me going to war with the Bone Rattlers?
I still have no clue what they're talking about with this Warhammer
Actually, I need to take a
game.
look at them really quick because they might. Wait, I'm the Bone Rattlers.
I meant the Bloody Hands.
Man, I really should be getting your point of view right now.
Yeah, because that's Wurzag. I need Wurzag.
Okay.
If
back
anything, I'm
to-
gonna crump him and then take everything he owns.
Okay,
Crump.
so should I go ahead and take on the dwarfs?
Go ahead. I've already planning my assault on Thorgrim.
Understand I'm going to war with Augrund.
Okay.
Ingrund.
Yeah.
Is Thorgrim Ingrund or is he east? He's Karazak Karak, isn't he?
Yeah, he's Khazar Karak.
Okay, so we're going to war with two different dwarves. Anyway, back to the anime. Yeah, the
Yeah.
fourth wall breaks were at least tasteful in the manga.
Yeah, somewhat. Except for, literally
Yeah, 'cause they were
walking
pretty
off the
meta and
panels.
everything, but they were pretty fun.
Yeah, walking off the what I hate is that panel has a pop-out page, like one of those pop-out books, and it literally pops him out. I don't like that.
That was kind of fucking
That
weird
was
too.
dumb.
I don't think I've ever seen any mangas do that before.
Yeah, or after, really,
they've
because it was
never done
terrible.
that.
Because I heard that.
I think everybody learned their lesson after that, if I'll be honest with
Yeah,
you.
because a mint version of that manga has gone for like $1,000 because of how often that little pop-up gets ripped out by accident.
That particular volume. I think it was like
Yeah.
what? I think the ending was around volume like what? Like volume 103, I think. I can't remember.
No. I think it was 104, but 103
Yeah.
might be
No,
right.
no,
Well,
no. You got it wrong.
did get like
It's
107 volumes.
196. It's 196 though, because a lot of those other ones got lost to time. Unfortunately, a lot of the other ones got thrown into an ocean randomly in a freak truck accident.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Again.
that's actually what that's what inspired the car crash arc, remember? Because the season
Oh,
where
yeah,
you
you're right.
finally the volume where you finally win the tournament got lost in there.
Yeah, the tournament arc when.
Man, I character had to rewind time so many times to figure that out.
Dude, I can't believe they use time travel so much in the manga.
Yeah, and once again, unlike the anime, it was tastefully done.
It's a bit lazy
know.
and contrived.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was. I'd say it was the number 3 worst thing in the show.
And Steven, when you beat the
what's
big
2 and
bad
1?
evil guy in 107, I can't believe you fucking rewrote like reality as we knew it.
Yeah, but
I can't believe you also made it a time loop somehow. Like, what the fuck?
yeah, I that was
Yeah,
a bit
dude, come on.
contrived because that somehow they managed to put volume 1 in that volume.
Yeah, that was a really long volume.
Yeah, it wasn't great. Can't
Yeah, it
say
could've been
I
worse,
was
though.
It
too-
really wasn't.
The alternate dimension where we all died too was kind of funny though. The way we all died, like actually died. Wasn't it
Could've
like
been
the?
better, though.
Wasn't that like the immortal snail that just kept following everybody and killing everybody?
Yeah, I
We
don't know
talk about
why they
Immortal
added
Snail.
that. Yeah, that one was a bad one.
Yeah, it was a one-shot standalone manga volume, so it's not really canonical, but it's kind of
Oh, that
canonical.
makes sense.
It was kind of canonical though because it was an alternate universe. It literally said it was in an alternate
I
universe.
remember that's an alternate that alternate universe ties into the OVA because I think they were planning on making a separate series off the OVA, but it failed because no one liked the OVA.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
Whoever did that was dumb because they should have known better than to try to tie into the OVA.
Yeah, I don't know.
That
I
was
guess
honestly perfection outside
I
of
think
that
the
one
writer
thing
was
that we don't
kind
talk
of
about.
I think the writer was high, honestly, when he was writing
There's
all
a
this.
chance.
Yeah. I don't know what he was high on, but it was probably like
Eh.
a different thing every day, honestly. Primarily weed, I
Well,
think.
there was the Spore Wars arc, so it might be that.
Spore Wars. I almost forgot about that.
Yeah, it was better than the Spar
Yeah.
Wars arc.
was better than the Star Wars, where they
Star
tried to
Wars
rip
was
off Star
dumb.
Wars.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that.
But it was
And
almost
was
like this, like the Family Guy. I think the guy who wrote this fucking manga really likes Family Guy because there's a lot of Family Guy references.
Yeah,
you
it was
know?
literally the Family Guy parody, except written exactly the same, except with us
Except
as the
with us.
characters.
Yeah, it was like
instead.
self inserts of us instead. It was kind of weird, but also
Yeah,
kind of funny at the same time.
Yeah, it was kind of funny, but it
Don't
also
get
led
too
to a
penisy,
lawsuit.
kid.
It also led to a lawsuit because it
Oh,
was
don't get me started on the
verbatim.
lawsuit arc.
No, not it wasn't the no. There's a lawsuit arc. I know that one. Everyone knows that one. But no, in real life there was a
Yeah, that's
lawsuit from
whenever I
Seth
had to listen to
MacFarlane.
Fallout Boy in order to prove I was innocent.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember your character never recovered.
We wore
Yeah.
trench coats and everything to the final hearing.
Yeah,
Man, the funeral arc was awful. Not awful in a bad way though. It was like awful in like a sad way. It was very tragic.
Yeah, why did they have to kill him off like that?
Man, I don't know why they killed Seth MacFarlane off.
To be fair, his character was pretty annoying.
Well, just like in real life.
Yeah, I was about to say
Oh,
his character was pretty annoying, but at least his character didn't last long, and they made his funeral really sad.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that. It was kind of weird.
Yeah.
A lot of hate for Seth MacFarlane in that show for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's why I got banned in America.
Yeah, probably. I believe it. You know,
Man.
guys.
So does anyone know what the actual name of the show is?
No, but I do know that. I know that Jenkins was in the works for the name, but no one knew where they got Jenkins from, so they canned that name.
No, it's kind of like how Kirby's name came up. It was like John Kirby or something, and it just became like Schtaven. Schtaven.
Yeah, for whatever reason, it was spelled with a CH. It was Schtaven. I don't know why they named it that.
And they named it Schtaven instead of just Schtaven.
Pretty gay.
Yeah,
yeah,
the
show
was a
was
little
pretty bad. Yeah. I think the original writer of the manga actually sued the show for how bad it was. It wasn't even like nothing happened the same.
Yeah, like I said, it was almost like the Berserk anime, but like worse. I don't know how they managed to cram in a fucking pan sound effect in the fucking anime for Schtaven.
Yeah, and what's
Hey,
worse is
remember the
it was
rimshot
like
part?
what?
Remember whenever there was a rim shot sound effect that played randomly?
Yeah, no one gets that.
Yeah, it
It's
sounded really
just-
erotic. Or well,
Yeah.
the name of the sound effect sounded erotic rather. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a dumb show.
it was
Good manga though.
It was yeah, it had a great manga. That's what I'm saying. Like they ruined the show, but at least we have the manga to look at.
Yeah, on the bright side, at least we have some other good material out there.
Yeah.
Like the video game.
Y'all remember when Eric went 2,000 years in the future and cured cancer?
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't
Yeah,
bring it
pretty
back to
good.
the present time.
I don't know either, but at least he cured cancer somewhere.
Yeah, at least he made something for himself.
People suffer.
That's why he didn't go back to cure cancer, because he wanted to watch people suffer in his time. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's really in character, I think, for Schtaven. I mean, sorry, Steven's evil twin.
Yeah, in the Marine Corps arc, the corpsmen found out that he was the evil one.
Yeah, and that's how Eric got gunned down to death. But thankfully, that was just a doppelganger of Eric, so Eric lived on for the next few arcs.
Yeah.
I don't know how he fucking did it. Must have been time travel shenanigans.
I don't know either, but it was pretty cool.
It might have been time travel shenanigans.
It was never really explained. He just kind of showed up again.
Didn't you notice that even though it would look like he kept on living in the same time period in the entire anime, it became revealed that he was time traveling the whole time?
Yeah,
well, the anime's not as good as the manga, though. It's the problem.
Yeah, in the manga though, they explained the time traveling a little bit better. It was less plot holy.
Yeah.
We're never gonna get a good adaptation, huh?
So are we gonna
Not.
talk about the beach arc or what?
Oh, the beach arc
Oh
was
my gosh, that beach
fantastic.
arc was so
How did
stupid.
Steven manage to reverse sunburn? I don't get that one. It was funny.
He was wearing like a tinfoil suit or something. I don't know why. It was weird. Gabriel learned how to
Yeah,
dodge, kind of, but
I finally did.
it was a little bit after
yeah,
the tournament arc, if I remember right.
yeah. Y'all remember when
There's a
Steven
whole
got?
Dude Bro Slayer Massacre reference somewhere in that beach arc.
Yeah, there
Thing
was, and
about beefing, I don't know what a beef is, but
There were a bunch of hot, busty women wearing bathing suits, but we were all too embarrassed to look at them, so they just were off camera, you know?
that's
Yeah,
where the beef box came in. Don't you remember?
yeah. But
No, I
hear me
didn't
out.
watch
Yeah,
Hear
I
the
me
had to
out.
put on the
anime.
beef box in order to get close to them.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
So then I had
Though,
to beef.
y'all. Let's admit the best part of the beach arc was when Steven created an illegal clam fighting ring.
Oh,
Yeah, but the seagulls
yeah.
kind of
Those,
ruined
those
that.
clams.
Yeah, they did. It was kind of sad. Steven's clam was about to win too.
Yeah,
Eric laughed
it,
the whole time as he voted on the Seagulls winning.
yeah, but the whole clam slam move, it was a little bit strange.
We don't talk about Clam Slam. That whole panel and that whole just
Yeah,
scene in the anime was
it
just.
was a terrible image to put in everybody's mind.
The
Yeah, and
clam's
the
boobs were way
crater.
too big.
Yeah, and the crater left behind wasn't worth it either.
Yeah, I don't know what the writer was thinking when he wrote that in. It was kind of weird.
Hey,
It's one of
Young,
the
my
few
character.
blemishes on overall a great manga.
Yeah, the way they animated it in the anime was a little bit strange. I hope Mappa does better than the other guys.
You know the
Yeah. Oh yeah.
also you forgot the clam's boobs had fan service. That was another problem with
That was
the
anime
anime
only.
adaptation.
Yeah, that was in
Yeah,
the anime. That wasn't in the manga. The clam didn't even have boobs in the manga. No one knows why they decided to go with boobs for it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I know
was.
why. And it's dumb.
Oh man, let's not even go in there. Let's not. Clams having tits,
Let's
kind of
just not go
strange.
there.
I'm glad though that
It
it
was
had a bikini
weird.
on instead of nothing, which would have been super weird.
Yeah, it was. That
Move on from
arc
there.
was
That was
just.
I can't
that
believe
was
they also made a
plain.
Goblin Slayer reference. I think that was in the first arc too, when they were introducing everybody.
Yeah, we were trying to rip off. Yeah, originally was trying to rip off that
the original
manga, and
opening to
then
Goblin Slayer. Yeah, it really was like a what is it? Like the Great Barrier, but instead for manga readers. They didn't have it in the anime.
man,
My favorite joke was when they did a JoJo reference in the manga.
They did that all the time. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like there was tons of JoJo references in the manga. It was.
I'm surprised Hirohiko Araki didn't sue the writer, honestly.
I'm sure he got involved in it. He loves American culture, and that manga was filled with it.
Yeah, strangely enough, this manga was actually written in America, which why do they even call it a manga in the first place? I don't know. But yeah.
basically just a glorified comic book.
It was like weeaboo trash almost, but I think the writer got a bunch of like artists to help in that were like genuinely Japanese, so it was still kind of a manga, I guess.
Yeah. So we're gonna say which series was better: the '90s series, the 2000s, the 2010 series, or the ongoing 2020 series.
The
Um,
ongoing 2020 series is a close second, but I'd say nothing beats the 90s version.
the worst version was the one in 2016, like just as bad as the 2016 Berserk anime. If I'll be honest with you,
Yeah,
I think
it
they
was
were
pretty
I
bad.
just love
competing.
the 3D.
Strangely enough,
Bad.
yeah. There was a whole breeding arc in the 2016 version, and it was gross.
I don't even know why they had that arc in there in the first place. It was really strange. Like they were trying
Yeah.
to reference the horse in the Berserk manga. Don't even get me started on that. Oh my god. But yeah, the '90s version was
All
definitely
right,
the
Gabe.
best.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna save because this is a battle I have not got the energy for.
Go for it.
All right, I'm gonna leave now. I'm gonna just leave the game.
Does that mean
Okay.
Gabe
I
gets
saved.
Warhammer? Evie, no.
Yeah, like they wouldn't even dare make a Pokemon reference because Nintendo would just shut the whole entire operation down. By the way,
Did you not ever notice the shed engine in the background of one of the frames of the anime?
no,
Don't
that was an
mention
Adventure
that
Time reference.
Yeah, don't say that. You might get Nintendo on the end. Actually, you know what? Say that. I want Nintendo to take that anime down.
Yeah, it was awful.
The
God.
2016 one?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
2016
well,
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2016 one stalled.
See, the only one that was good was the only ones that were good are the ongoing one because Mappa's getting involved, and then the '90s version because the '90s version was alongside the manga.
you forgot about the caffeine addiction developed by the Marine Corps arc.
No, that
Oh
was
man, when you
that was
guys came back
before the
from
Marine
when your
Corps.
characters came back from the Marine Corps, that was rough. My character
It-
had to do with so much work just to get you guys off your caffeine addiction.
Yeah, that was a pretty interesting arc. I'm gonna be honest, and alongside that, you had to get into caffeine to have the energy to train for the tournament. So while you're trying to get our characters off the caffeine, you were on the caffeine, which just made things harder.
Hey Gabe, on a serious note, what is electric type weak to? Ground?
Water
Only
ground.
ground.
No,
No,
wait, why did I
just
say
ground.
water? Not water. Fucking just ground. But I was thinking it's strong
Ground. Yeah,
against
it's the
ground
only
and
type that only has
flying.
one weakness.
Yeah, I was thinking backwards for some reason.
It's okay.
I'm gonna I'm gonna have to get off this schizophrenic rambling. We'll have to continue a different day because I'm going to bed sooner rather than later.
What do you mean schizophrenic?
Okay, man.
This is a real manga and anime series we're
Well,
talking
yeah,
about.
of course, but
It's
Gabe,
called
it's a bit of a
Schtaven.
I have a question.
well, that's the anime, not
Gabe,
the manga.
I have a very important
Yes,
question.
Eric.
Why is Sudowoo a rock type? It looks like a fucking tree.
Sudowoodo?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, it's a false
It's
tree
like
Pokemon.
I think it's
Or
like
poses as
some
one.
like reference to some mythological creature in like Japan or something. I don't know.
Do I not have a
That's about
single
right,
ground
honestly.
type? Is rock?
Huh?
Does rock work?
Anyways, yeah, that's enough about Steven and its manga counterpart.